right, you guys, this is that hot intro. One moment as the stream of doodles stream their doodles.
I love stream of doodles.
Yeah, there's like a 10-second countdown on this machine that I forgot how to turn off. Oh, no, it's going. We're live. Behold.
Oh, behold. We are two clueless dudes, and we are back.
Hide your strap-ons, put away your biscuits, and get ready for the ride of your life. It's time for free candy in the van of comedy. It's time for Two Clueless Dudes.
Yeah, it has been a long,
way too long,
awaited return. We've been gone for about a month, maybe a little bit longer.
Times two.
But we are back.
We're back.
Back so hard.
Back so hard.
We are back so harding it right now.
Backing so hard. I am Mad Mike. I'm here with the Hank.
And our
of course,
producer, Waz.
Woo! Waza.
Waza.
So, Waz, we heard you just did your 100th show.
Yeah, Greasy Conversation just went
Nobody
into
cares.
episode...
All right,
And now he cuts off our show. The hell with you two.
So 100. So
Oh,
how
it's
long have you been
over.
doing the show to get to 100?
Well,
Greasy Conversation is the show that we were talking about on RadioVegas.rocks. You can also catch it on your mom's computer.
Woo!
thanks, man.
welcome.
Yeah, shout out to the mom's computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, greasyconversation.com. Episode 100. It's 27 episodes per season. So fourth season, we're tailing off the end of it. So, how many times does 100 fit? 4 times in a year? It's like
3.
one of those. Yeah.
300.
That kind of situation. It feels like about a year and a half.
That's cool.
Okay.
But
That's
we
not
did a
bad.
show in my car before. It was called Drive Home Live.
Oh,
And we would
nice.
Facebook it live, clamping a car mic. There was a mic extension for the phone on a little stand. We just clamped it on the car as we drove home, Greg and I. And I knew Jay at the time, and Jay had just started the station, and I really wanted to show, but I wanted to know what I wanted before bringing
Right.
it onto here. I didn't want to be another host that would come and try it out, but not figure it out in front of everybody. I still ended up figuring out in front of everybody.
Right.
The show evolved a ton since then. I thought I had it figured out, and lo and behold, but that was my test show before I came here.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. Sounds like you've evolved as a lobster baiter.
Yeah, and then you guys got to just swoop in and just
We did.
already be awesome, like caught up right
Jeff,
away.
what up, buddy? The dudes are back. Lots of crazy stuff has gone on.
Well, you had hella past at the station when it was just not a station,
Right.
but just the rock and comedy show before the station time.
Yeah,
That's
that-
true.
I
You
did
know, a
that.
lot of our
Hella history with
listeners.
that.
I
So-
did that for many years
Yeah.
prior to even the radio station
An
existing.
influence on me and my show before this show happened.
There you go. See, it all circles back, all circles around.
Nice.
I haven't done the rock and comedy show in a while. It's tough for me because it's, the timing and it's a 3-hour show. But I'll get back on there.
Yeah, it's definitely a
make
good
it
time. But
Yeah, love the show.
before
The test show. Check it out.
Two Clueless Dudes, you spent how long on the rock and comedy show? It was quite some time.
11
right?
years. I think since 2008.
Yeah. So I mean,
2008. Feeling great.
So Two Clueless Dudes. This isn't your first rodeo.
No, what was I was 2008. I was
Miss Nevada.
we were talking about cars.
Dude,
So,
you
I'm
would
trying to
make
remember,
such a hot Miss Nevada.
I would
too.
have. Yeah, I've got great legs.
Yeah, I agree.
And I have I
got
have like
real.
almost no hair on my back.
Woz is
Yeah.
like, what's
Yeah.
going? Where did this show
his
just go?
back hair situation is gorgeous.
It really is,
There's
yeah.
Oh,
like
it's
none
on.
of
It's
it.
on point. Yeah.
Yeah, zero.
Yeah.
I mean, I get to go to the gym with him. Watch yourself. I know, sir.
Who knows?
It's like a human dolphin, the
Yeah.
majestic angel of the sea.
I was still
Yeah, that's
driving my.
true.
That's right. I was still driving my Hyundai Accent because we took that trip
we
to
were just having
Disneyland.
this conversation
Yeah.
about the Hyundai accent.
That's the one where we took the trip. Wound up going to Disneyland, and I left the car running with the keys in the ignition for 8 hours in the parking lot.
This is gonna be a great promo. Keep
Yeah.
going.
We were so tired from doing. It's called Meow Remix by Dino Mike, and you can still find the video on YouTube.
Okay.
And it's pretty hilarious video. Loved doing it. It was a great time, but we were really tired. and I straight up left my car running with the keys still in the ignition. The doors were locked.
And how long were you in the park? Tell me.
8 hours.
8 hours in the park with your car running.
Yep. And it was still running when we got there, and I barely used any gas. That thing was so good at gas mileage. And I always see, the thing is I was already known for leaving my keys in the car, so I had always left my trunk unlocked so I could crawl through.
Okay, so you had a contingency plan for when you locked your keys in your car, you would leave your trunk unlocked. Not that I know that was possible.
Trunk was always unlocked.
How could you lock or unlock a trunk?
And there was always a pair of fresh underwear in my trunk. Mm-hmm. It's the truth, dude. I had that when having that car, while driving that car, while owning that vehicle, I had shit my pants no less than 2 times.
You know what's so great about this is our previous shows. Your brother Eric had joined us as a special guest.
Yeah, we're sorry about that, guys.
He not only was it not important, but what we did learn was that you've had a lot of driving experience. Well, most people drive with their ass in the seat, and you like to do it, up in the windshield.
Yes, that did happen.
So
to
I
me.
mean, stuff like that is the dimes that we picked up from Eric when he did our show, which was a lot of fun.
So can I tell you a story about a time when I was in a car and not driving?
Yeah, please.
Okay. So me and my buddy Bryce McKinley, we were going to my martial arts class. I was 18, maybe 19, maybe. And
so like 3 years ago. Okay.
Yeah. And we were hungry because we wanted to eat before we went to the, hiya. So I was like, I ate awful as a kid. I mean, I still don't eat great, but I ate really awful. I was like, man.
Like, what are you talking about awful? Like McDonald's?
Like Wiener Schnitzel.
That's gross.
That's where we went. I was like, bro, let's get Wiener Schnitzel. So we went to the Wiener Schnitzel that was on Sahara and Arville.
You know I love it. You know I love it. So, I'm a schnitzelist.
Are you really?
Dude, I was
No,
couple
you're
weeks,
joking. Stop
every
it.
couple weeks I snap up some schnitzel.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Like you're
Yeah,
not
dude.
joking.
Dude, I don't joke about the
You don't-
schnitz,
yeah.
man.
You don't joke about that.
Man. You like it on purpose.
Yeah,
Jeff.
I have a fast food addiction.
No, I get it, but like
A tragic one.
Jeff Duffield, one of our listeners now, knows for a fact that during game days, I used to leave the game to go get Wiener Schnitzel.
That's
'cause I loved
such
it
a
so much.
terrible idea.
Yeah, I my stomach can't take it anymore. It wrecks the shit out of me.
Oh,
No, I got
man.
it tamed down, but I
Listen.
still make a cycle through each one throughout a month.
Nothing can beat White Castle. Done, end of story. If you ever want to,
I've only had the
gas
don't
station
say
ones.
the frozen
Yeah,
ones.
yeah, that's all I got.
Oh,
They ain't
man.
bad.
Listen, when you've had the real deal, the frozen ones are pretty bad.
Anyways,
Okay, I'm
we
sorry.
go through the Wiener
Yeah, let's just
Schnitzel
do whatever you want to
drive-thru.
do.
Yeah,
Wiener Schnitzel, go.
we each get some drinks, and we get a bunch of like hot dogs and stuff, right? And condoms.
Go figure.
Weird. So we're in the car and we're going down Rainbow. We're driving down Rainbow, and I hand him a hot dog. He's like, "Give me a hot dog, bro." So I hand him a hot dog.
Here you go,
and
bros.
then
Mean.
I got my hot dog out, right? I'm holding my hot dog, and he's like, "Hey, bro, can I get some mustard?" And he looks down to look at the mustard thing. I'm like, "Oh yeah, man, let me get that for you." He looks up just in time to realize the car in front of him had completely stopped.
Oh no.
So he slams on his brakes. The hot dog flies out of my bun and down underneath the seat or down underneath the dash. The drink, the bag goes falling into my lap, and then the drinks spill over. So I'm already going down. I'm already going down to try to get these, to save the drinks. I don't want to make a mess on his car. And he's like, the drinks. And he's like, no. And he's moving in slow motion. He's moving to try to grab the drinks too. But I was so fast. I had already grabbed the drinks by the time he had gotten down to reach the drinks. I had already grabbed a drink and was like, "Here's your drink," and was trying to hand it up to him. I literally smashed it all over his face.
Who is this?
My friend Bryce McKinley.
Is there any way that we can reach out to Bryce McKinley?
We'll have to see if we can. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I think we could.
That's like, oh man.
And his face, like he didn't even say anything. He just went like he just knew he effed
Was
up.
his car nice?
Well, I mean, it was new. So yes, but he drove a Suzuki. So I mean,
Oh, I've never even been in one.
it wasn't even like
Never been in a Suzuki?
Bag of diarrhea.
Must
that's
be
true.
nice.
I've never. Spoil rich kid. Yeah, I've never.
I got a quick spill though. You know the Route 44, 50 route some number size drinks at Sonic?
Yeah, it's Sonic.
Yes.
Route 66.
Yeah, it's like a two-handed thing.
Used to
Yeah.
work there, got fired. Go.
I didn't know that you have to use two hands with those. It should be written on the cup. But if they don't put the lid on perfectly,
You're fucked.
like you have to take the drink with two hands and push the lid on better. Even if you saw them in the window try to push that lid on, well, they can spend an hour on it and that lid's finicky. So someone handed me one through my driver's side door and my thumb pushed through the side of the foam.
Oh,
Because one tiny corner of the lid didn't quite hold it. So as I tried to grab it with one hand, it pushed that one part in, and the whole thing disintegrated in my fist. As I tried to squeeze more, the foam tore more. Yeah, so my squeezing action ripped the side further in, and the whole thing came into my window controls.
Oh,
Where
no.
now I have to push with maximum strength to make my unlock lock buttons work if I didn't just push them.
So was this recent?
Yeah, this is not too long ago. So I've been like spraying
this is in the ride
shit
right
into there
now.
to try to dissolve the candy goo, and it still keeps coming back. It's like floating nerds up in my window controls and stuff. The button to reset your tire
Oh,
pressure.
so you got one of those nerd slushy drinks.
I had to change my clothes. All of my clothes were
Yeah,
wet.
I mean, what was in the drink?
It was every sugar.
All of the sugar.
All of the sugar.
Every of the sugars.
You know, there
when
wasn't
when
any in specific. They were just, all of them.
You know when your tire's flat and you refresh the tire and you have that newfangled button to hold? Well, I think now it's automatic, but I have this transitional 2015 where you still had to hold a button for the tire pressure thing.
Yeah.
Now it's like a puzzle. Like, is it holding? Is it stuck held?
I think you can't
What's
tell.
going on? The button is just like a nightmare.
Dang.
Well, I would like to say that's funny, but
Yeah, it destroyed like everything electronic on that side of the car.
damn. So what did Sonic say?
The Duff Man
just were
says,
sad.
give Goo Gone a try. It works well.
Yeah, I'll pour some Goo Gone in there.
Just let it sit.
Yeah, electronics CRC. If CRC doesn't do it, it's a kind of electronics component cleaner. So we use on the mixer sliders and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
Then Goo Gone it is.
Yeah, the CRC is not doing it.
If not,
So
just
shall it be.
set it on fire.
I just tenderize it. I just have to work it every day. I work those switches, and it gets a little better.
That's awful.
It's like
Yes.
fitness, right? You just work it out.
Just keep going. Just don't stop.
No.
Just keep going. You know what? You're going to
Get it
make it
fit.
so much better eventually.
Yeah, in the end, it's gonna be so smooth. It's gonna be like sugary.
Yeah, the good kind.
Yeah.
I want to say my brother spilt milk in my back seat once.
Oh, that smell. though.
That was pretty
Oh,
awful.
no.
That
Yeah.
changes the smell profile of your vehicle. From
Yeah,
then
that
on.
was in my Hyundai.
Forever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that one was pretty brutal.
That car
Oh,
was
also,
cool.
I accidentally spilt. I didn't realize it, but I had spilt Red Bull in the change section,
oh yeah.
and I had a bunch of change, and I just never knew until I went to sell the car.
It turns into like a block of acrylic with
Dude,
change in it.
Yeah, it really was. I couldn't get it out.
Sir, you need to pick up your change. No, you can have the 25.
I was like, "Do you have a chisel? Because
Yeah.
I ain't getting it out otherwise."
Yeah, it's like that
just tack it
amber.
onto what you owe me for the car.
It's like the thing they found the bug in Jurassic Park.
Yes, the amber. Yes, exactly like that. So
Nice.
those are some of my. Oh, also, I've never been in any like serious accidents driving.
Must be
but
nice. No, sorry.
as a passenger, my buddy Josh Jonas tried to make a left in his Isuzu iMark,
It's always those laughs.
and a
I got a story for a left.
an
Hang on.
S10 Chevy came hauling ass on the right only turn lane, but decided to go straight instead. And we hit. It was so he was making a left. It went straight. He hit on the driver's front side, and the S10 literally went airborne and did a 360 spin, and the Isuzu literally just stopped dead, and just went straight up.
Whoa, just bounced.
Yeah.
Dang.
I was
When
totally,
did this happen?
I was about 17, 18. I was totally fine. I had nothing wrong with me. However, Josh, he came down on his left testicle and severely bruised it.
Oh,
So what do you do for that? Do you massage it, or do you don't want to put ice on it?
Dude, you do nothing. I don't think you could do anything.
You have to support it. There's a scrotal support that
And
I
you-
called a nut bra.
It's
Nut bra.
so that
it
the
nor-
weight, because it swells up, and then if you let it dangle with the extra weight, that can be bad. So you just have to cradle it. You have to keep it supported.
You got a cradle of love.
One of my balls was pulled out of my body
Yes,
and put
please.
back in.
So how did that happen?
There was a bump on it, and then like a later doctor found a
Like-
similar bump and was like, "We don't operate on that. You just make a chunk of calcium there. That's all that's there." But the first doctor was like, "Well, we got to pull it out and look at it." And with this, so they scraped off this cyst on a ball,
Oh.
and instead of just telling by the feel that it wasn't cancer feeling, now I know. Now I can tell.
So did you recently have your nut out of your sack, or how?
no,
did-
this was in high school.
Okay.
Yeah, and decided to wear a scrotal support. And they
Oh.
shaved just one half, so I couldn't sleep on my left side because it would like.
So then your
fall
balls look
on a
like
bed of
Harvey
nails.
Dent.
Oh. Yeah, you got two-face,
Yeah, they're all.
bro. He's got two-face.
But it gets fist
He's got a
size.
two-face scrotum.
Yeah, when you scrape something off of a ball, it decides to swell up to like a fist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
is a
other
way,
one swelled up in sympathy even.
No
it was a
way.
nightmare, yeah.
This is a way to get really a lot of viewers. All right, so
Those fist balls.
You know what? I've never had that happen to me, but I was playing football, flag football, and I wore a cup. I was one of the only people that wore a cup out there.
okay.
But that's because I flew around everywhere. And I
When I
dove.
played football, I wore a cup. I couldn't imagine not. But
I was diving for a ball. I mean, I was at a full run, and I dove. And when I landed on my cup and slid.
ouch,
I happened to have a mole right where the cup line is,
ouch, and ouch.
and it sliced it off.
yes, it did.
Oh.
And it was just dangling.
Oh.
So you just got to tear it off at that point.
Did you eat it?
No way, dude. I put that bad boy back, band-aided it on, and it healed itself.
Is it still there?
Shut up.
Still there to this day?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you guys know
Boom.
where they cut you to remove a ball?
Install a zipper so a doctor
No.
can do it faster next time.
I know. Just hop
That's
in
what you
there.
should have done.
Everyone should climb in. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's
gonna be like a
awesome.
bag of Halloween candy to shuffle around in.
Yeah.
That's
they,
pretty cool.
They actually cut you at the hip and then pull it up by the cord out of the sack.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's like ball fishing.
Yeah, the scar is way up here on my hip.
Dang, that's crazy.
So hopefully you were taking a really long nap for that.
people are
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
like, "Whoa,
Okay,
did they
good.
take? Is that like from your appendix or your kidney?" I'm like, no,
It's my coin slot.
that's my.
So what you're saying is they made the injection next to your neck.
Yeah, let's reach down there.
So, but you're cancer free.
Cancer free.
And you still have your testicle.
I both.
And they're good.
I'm over them though. They're
They say
the-
Hitler
Well, you
only had
don't you
one
don't need to be
testicle.
that's the way to go. Less stuff to deal with.
well, I mean,
They're
only,
in my
only
way,
by
man.
half.
Sitting on them and stuff.
Yeah, but the
happens.
wife plays with them though, right?
No. I
Then
don't
what the
like,
fuck do you do with them?
It's not thing. They're worthless. I don't like the ball sensations. They're just in the way. The taint. I'm a taint man.
You're a
Leave the
taint-
balls alone. Some people you can smash their balls and they like it. They like all this ball
Yeah,
attention.
you're getting kicked in the nuts.
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
know. I don't understand that.
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't like ball attention. They're in the
Yeah.
way of taint attention, which I much prefer.
Yeah, I got that.
Because
That
you
makes
can
sense.
almost access the prostate through the taint.
Yeah, but then you got to have somebody that's interested
They
in
call
doing
that
it
prostate.
and willing to give you that thing.
But it's better to not have to reach into the butt to do something to the prostate.
Oh, I agree. Yeah,
Yeah. If the prostate
there's no
can-
way there's no way that I'm talking the missus into touching no prostate of mine.
Yeah, but if she really needs the dough on that taint, you can get some prostate attention there without any poo on your hands.
Babe, I know you're listening. We're fucking trying it.
Well, this is something that you guys might find interesting since we're on some pretty interesting topics right
Okay.
now.
Yeah, I'm sorry I took it there.
No, that's good. I think it needs to go there. People need to know.
Yeah, we need to be open about
This
things
is an
to grow.
educational show.
For
Yeah.
sure.
You
I'm
know,
learning.
We're here for the people.
We're learning.
Yeah.
So let's learn some more.
Let's learn. Let's
Do
get
you
our
need
learn
a
on.
creative way, a creative yet beautiful way to move your meth?
Ah,
I have the answer. I have the solution now. It didn't quite work out for this woman,
you got to move
but
it.
she was definitely onto what I think is going to be the new meth trend of 2020.
Lord
Okay.
knows we follow those in the desert.
A police officer in Flippin, Arkansas. So
Is that? Please tell me that's the
that's the
that's the city name is
that's
Flippin.
Flippin. Yep.
Yes.
Yes, Jesus. Go.
Discovered a woman smuggling meth disguised as a hair bow in her hair after pulling her over for an expired vehicle registration.
It's always the plates.
It's like, is your hair bow made of meth, ma'am? That's that style. It
It
looks
smells extremely metally.
So
it's like broken glass in your hair. What's going on?
So he says, as I was detaining Jessica Kropp, I observed what appeared to be a bow in her hair. The bow appeared to be a small zip-locked bag.
Shut up.
There's a picture of it. I'll show it to you in a second. Containing a white crystal-like substance of suspected methamphetamine. The baggie had a small rubber band around the middle, giving it a bow shape, and was attached to a bobby pin. The substance was affixed to her right side of her head, attached to her hair. I said, "Are you serious?" She said, "What?" I said, "You have a bow in your hair made from a bag of meth." She said, fuck. I didn't know that was there. Someone else put that there. I didn't know it was there.
It's not my pants.
She then revealed she
Is
had
that
a
it,
number.
Mike?
She then revealed she had... Yes, that's it. She then revealed she had a number of multiple bags, a number of illegal items. Apparently, Looney found multiple bags of meth, as well as drug paraphernalia, including a vape pen with THC oil and another vape pen with THC oil and meth mixed together.
That combo. Oh, they cancel each other out, right?
Oh my God.
These THC pins that these people are getting.
Look at how gorgeous that is. Now, if that's not trend setting, I don't know what is.
It is really obviously a tiny Ziploc bag of meth with a rubber band in the middle of
I
it.
can't wait. I can't wait to see more homeless people like that on the streets. But you look good today. Thanks. It's the meth.
Well, hey, that would
my
be
meth bow.
that
It's my
would
meth
show economical success if they're doing commerce.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate you have to go down to Salvation Army to get it.
That's
That's where that's not where you get the good stuff.
The problem with this, though, is you make it very obvious
Yeah.
to all the other meth heads that you have meth.
Yeah, they're gonna think you're balling. They think you got it to spare.
Yeah.
Well, she's got meth to wear on her body.
Mike. Where'd you get that meth? Where'd you get that meth? Huh? You hold down on me, homie?
Come on, boy.
Oh man, I know that person specifically.
You know, I
That
know.
was such a good impression.
So here's another one that I thought was really interesting. He's one of my favorite actors. And I think this
Sylvester
is something
Stallone.
that you could agree on as being one of your favorite actors. In fact, I bet you could even agree that this person is definitely considered a favorite actor.
It's definitely not Stallone then,
No, definitely not Stallone.
if I'm gonna agree.
And probably
Sean
not
Bean.
Kevin Hart.
Sean Bean.
Okay, Mr. Bean.
Do you know Sean Bean?
Oh,
Sean Bean played...
is that the Mr. Bean?
He played Boromir in Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
He played Ned Stark. He was in he was the father in Silent Hill.
It's barely. It's barely.
So what you're telling me it isn't.
He played
Mr.
Alec
Bean.
in GoldenEye. No.
Okay.
You know Sean Bean. I'm gonna show you. a
I'll
photo.
probably recognize his face. But, let's
Yeah.
show the people at
Sean
home.
Bean.
We'll learn together. Oh, okay, that guy.
Yeah.
So, are you saying Bean or Beam?
Bean. Bean. Sean Bean. Sean is S-E. There you go. Well.
Oh,
S-E-A-N.
that kind of Sean.
Yeah.
Ew. Why would you do that?
Bean with an N. There you go. Sean Bean. There he is.
This fella. Okay, very familiar. Anyway, go on.
So
Proceed.
he's apparently, after being killed 23 times, Sean Bean refuses to die on screen again by rejecting some roles.
Oh, he's over on-screen deaths now.
He's died more than any actor ever.
Really?
Yes, he holds the most actor deaths. You probably know Sean Bean as the actor who dies in every movie or TV series he's played in. Ned Stark, which is in the Game of Thrones, dead. Boromir from Lord of the Rings, dead. Alec in GoldenEye, dead. And the list goes on, but not anymore. The actor who died a whole 23 times on screen says he won't be taking up any more roles where the character he plays dies.
Stand strong.
And there's a picture of him holding up a sign that says #Don'tKillMe. Let's see here. The 60. Oh, he's 60. Dang, I didn't know he was 60 years old. It's turned down roles because people would know his character is going to die. That's true. Like, he was so known for dying. Like, if you see him in anything, you're like, he gonna die. Like, you just know, he dead. I just had to cut that out and start surviving. Otherwise, it was all a bit predictable. That makes sense.
Start surviving. Yeah, you're gonna get typecast.
I did do one job where they said, we're going to kill you. And I was like, oh no. And then they said, well, can we injure you badly? And I was like, okay, so long as I can stay alive this time.
It's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, just get badly injured. So I thought that was I like to see him standing up for himself
And not dying.
and not getting bullied into dying. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, we need to pay some bills.
Oh, dang. It's Bob Thornton hour on the cusp. Nailing it. Perfect.
Hey, Radio Vegas Rocks listeners. It's your favorite troublemaker, Sober Sal from the Not Playing Stupid podcast. I'm headed to Summer Meltdown this weekend to partay. And do you think this degenerate has time to sober up or take a shower to that 4-day music festival? No, ain't gonna happen. The cool thing's I don't need to. I got Dude Wipes. Dude Wipes aren't your typical ass wipes. Dude Wipes are made from plant-based fibers and are actually certified as flushable. Not only are Dude Wipes alcohol fragrance-free, they're also lined with aloe and vitamin E to ensure your anus isn't so heinous. So go to dudeproducts.com and use checkout code SHARTWEEK and you receive additional 15% off your entire order. Someone has to take care of your ass. It might as well be you.
Come on, dude, take it to the hole.
Remember in the beginning, when you first started to build a life for you and your family, you never imagined it would come to this. Instead of living your dreams, you're living with debt. In fact, it's smothering you. Now there's a way you can take back control with one simple call. If you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt, you qualify to receive a free, no-obligation consultation on how to get rid of that debt for good. Call the Debt Helpline now. We work on your behalf to reduce your debt. We specialize in credit cards, retail store cards, and medical bills. One simple call is all it takes to get the ball rolling to a debt-free life. Stop living with debt and start living your dreams. Call the Debt Helpline now.
800-709-4389. 800-709-4389. 800-709-4389. That's 800-709-4389.
At Albo Pizza, our mission is to bring a menu of savory Italian classics and tasty American fare to the city of Las Vegas. Combining a classic menu of Italian favorites and American fare, Albo Pizza was designed with a variety of palates in mind. United by fresh ingredients prepared daily, all our recipes are homemade, hand-tossed, and hard to resist. Explore their popular pizza offerings or branch out with our burgers and chicken wings. Whichever way you go, their menu is prepared to please. Located at 1510 South Las Vegas Boulevard next to Dino's. Visit them online at www.albopizzalv.com or find them on Facebook. For delivery, call 702-333-2526.
That's the sound most people make when they leave Pinches Tacos. Why is that? Because Pinches Tacos prides themselves in making every location unique, but give every location the same feel. I'm not talking cookie cutters like those big chain restaurants. They blend into your neighborhood and create a place you want to call your second home. Their doors are always open. Well, at least until 11 o'clock. Their mission is simple. They provide you the best taco experience by using high-quality meats and seafood, fresh garden vegetables, handmade tortillas, and high-quality artisan breads. They could have made it complicated, but they chose not to. Why? Because they found through experience that keeping things simple is a good recipe for success and happiness. It's also a good recipe for a pretty tasty Pinches taco.
According to Spanish language Stack Exchange, we always use it as an insult enhancer and can turn almost any curse word into a really rude one. Pinche pendejo, pendeja equals asshole.
Now they have 6 locations, 2 right here in Las Vegas. Come in, find out why we love them so much. Check them out on Facebook or visit the website, pinchestacos.com, for a location nearest you.
Be sure to get your mix of music. Listen to us with the RadioVegas.Rocks app available at the App Store. And check out our VIP card, interact with us in our chat room, and scheduling of our RadioVegas.Rocks shows. Plus, podcasts. It's all available on RadioVegas.Rocks app.
to Two Clueless Dudes with Mad Mike and the Hank.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff Duffield says that he can recreate the Texas Frito pie that I got from Dickie's.
Really?
I say game on, sir.
Let's try it out.
Game
huh?
on.
Let's try that out.
Definitely.
Well, you said you want to start with some Mysteries
Yeah,
next,
let's do
right?
some mysteries, man.
Well,
Let's get into it.
Here we go.
You're listening to Two Clueless Dudes.
It was intense. Uh-oh.
Why did do
Is
that?
my computer being not cool?
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Let's just do it again for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
You're listening to Two Clueless Dudes. Mysteries. Like
Bojangles.
$20 you say I owe you.
Did you say Bojangles?
I did.
Bojangles. That's where the real chicken sandwich, though, is. Am I right?
That's true.
So are you telling me
Bojangles.
that the whole Chick-fil-A and whatnot, the whole competitive, Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich that ain't got nothing to do with Bojangles?
Throw them both
No,
on the
no.
ground, go to the Carolinas, and get some Bojangles.
Damn.
I airported some Bojangles a couple weeks ago, and it's true. It's the
Did
real.
you?
Yeah.
How did you do what?
I was just in an airport that had a Bojangles. I think it was Texas. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
It was on one of those LED trips.
Nice.
Just as I get ready to go. Okay.
I do say weird stuff. Just right on.
1888. National Geographic published its very first magazine. And can you guess what colorful picture was featured on the cover of Volume 1, Number 1?
Can we really
A
guess?
topless African woman just flashing her titties.
That's a no.
Leopard skin bra.
And no.
A topless gorilla flashing her titties.
We're in a specific category.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are all about
It's all geographical
about
location.
the titties.
Yeah.
It's
Titties and like a certain region of the earth where there's weird
giraffe
titties.
I know what it was.
cool. Say it.
A lion.
No, it was
A picture
Toto.
of-
A picture of Toto singing Africa.
Toto the band,
Yes.
not the toilet company.
Yes. I bless the rains down in Africa.
He blesses the rains. That always threw me
bless
off.
the rains.
I thought he brought the rains and
I
had
thought
a
I
lisp.
missed the rains.
Yeah, I thought he missed them too.
Yeah, he says, I bless. I bless.
Turns out-
Actually, in 1888, there wasn't any pictures on the cover of the magazine.
Oh, it was just text.
It was just.
When did it say, this is a picture? And you just had to imagine what it was.
I
in your
actually
mind.
looked it up. It was really kind of funny. The very first Volume 1, Number 1. It just said National Geographic magazine, Volume 1, Number 1. That was about it.
There wasn't even like a line art globe or something.
No. However, I will
No
add
titties at the bottom
that
so people didn't think it was.
I will add that color pictures were a thing back in 1861. So in 1888, it could have been
Well,
a thing.
here's the thing. You could take any photo of a black person and say it was a colored picture.
18 fucking hell.
I'm going to help
1846.
I'm
An
not racist, I swear.
earthquake struck. Yeah, he owns many colored TVs. 1846. An earthquake struck Jamaica with a massive 8.6 magnitude. Unfortunately, 4,800 souls lost their lives in Port Royal that day.
In Port Royal,
Port
Jamaica.
Royal. Yes, sir.
Well, Jamaica me cry.
Yeah. Woo!
Can I just say that
when was
Mike touched on something that we just
Yeah.
kind of left on the table?
Yeah.
If you have a skin color where you burn easily, you have to take extra precaution.
You really do.
And so you don't burn. If you have a skin color where you're more likely to get hit by a car at night because people can't see you, you could wear some brightly colored clothes, just a touch extra precaution.
Yep.
And
You know what,
it's not a
actually-
discrimination, it's just different precautions we have to take for safety.
Exactly.
So you're actually touching on something here in Las Vegas that's actually a very serious thing.
I know, people
because
have,
Las
like,
Vegas
cars like
people
crazy.
don't actually cross at the crosswalk.
No.
Not across wherever.
And we have one of the largest fatalities for pedestrians in the nation.
People get cocky about it too. They think they're boss of cars.
Yeah,
true.
And people will literally jump in front of your car and look at you like, bitch, please, I'm first.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if it's true or not. It doesn't matter. People
It's aggressive.
realize that your body is not a piece of metal.
No,
Yeah.
they're gonna tangle with the wrong driver at some point.
I don't think people realize how slow you actually can move and still
Get hurt.
seriously hurt somebody.
Oh yeah.
Like 20 miles an hour doesn't feel like much when you're in the car.
It's like
but
getting
you
hit
will
by a
fuck somebody up. dude.
For
20
sure.
mile per hour wall coming straight at you.
Because it doesn't
exactly.
give. There's no give. So
None.
even at 20,
You give. That's the
Yeah.
problem. You give.
Yeah.
2001.
Give a little
NATO backed U.S. military strikes following the 9/11.
Wait, when was this?
2001.
And what happened? NATO did what?
NATO backed the U.S. and we struck the Middle East.
Yeah, but we just like randomly struck the Middle East, right? Like we didn't even know. Like we were just like, they flew planes into us.
If you remember,
damn Middle Easts.
If you remember right, and I'm
like,
trying
I mean, how
to
did they come to
remain-
the correlation that
They simply stated that Saddam
Bin
Hussein
Laden
had weapons of mass destruction, and that gave them reason to go in and attack Iraq.
But that wasn't
and
at
then
9/11.
Yes, it was.
No, 9/11
That
was
followed-
Bin Laden, right?
Yes, but both of them were
At the same time?
Yeah, they
Well, yeah, didn't we catch Saddam not long
Wait.
after 9/11?
yes,
Yeah.
they went in. They found Saddam.
Was President Bush still the president? in
Yes.
9/11? Oh, he was, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yep, and then Obama's the one who
Mission accomplished. That's
got
right.
Bin
the other
Laden.
guy. Bin Laden, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lonnie Biddy.
Yep. 2009. This day is declared a special day in the county of Los Angeles and the city of Long Beach. It is Stan Lee Day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
R.I.P.
R.I.P., homie.
Yes, sir.
We pour out a cup of OJ for you.
2016. Kim Kardashian was robbed at gunpoint, losing approximately $10 million worth of jewelry while in her hotel room in Paris.
What? I didn't know she got robbed.
Yeah, bro. It was all
Never
over the
wear
news.
more than 10 grand worth of jewelry. 10 million is like 1,000 times too much.
Like, was she
That's
in
way
the room?
too icy. Don't be so icy.
man.
Was she
Too
like
cold.
in the
So
room
icy.
and like somebody like robbed her at gunpoint?
I think they knocked on the door, said they were hotel or whatever, and then they came in and robbed her at gunpoint.
Dang, that's crazy.
That's why you don't answer the door. 1913. That fancy and wonderful U.S. federal income tax came into law and was signed by former Democratic President Woodrow Wilson at 1%.
Wow. Woodrow
Wilson. Thank
Wilson. You know what?
Alrighty.
He actually went on to open up his own sport line.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No. That's the same Wilson?
No, I don't know.
Whoa.
you. So if
Wilson! I was so with you on that.
I'm curious, and is your wife listening?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you, and I'm gonna ask that neither one of you look this up.
Okay.
All right.
Shout out to our Diz Life. Check it out.
So
Killer Disney blog.
Mickey Mouse Club.
Yes.
In what year did it premiere?
1967.
No, but you just guessed.
Quick draw, though.
Thank you.
It was confident.
There was no confidence in it. He just pulled the trigger.
You're used to that.
All right,
quick
so
draw.
I'm going to come back to that.
Okay.
In what year did Mickey Mouse Club premiere? All right. And we're going to wait for your
Are we
your
gonna
wife.
guess?
We're going to wait.
1955.
Did she look it up?
No, she hasn't said anything yet. I'm just waiting for her.
Yes, it's 1955.
Oh, got it on number 2.
1945, at the age of 10, Elvis Presley made his first public appearance.
What? How old was he?
10.
He was 10?
1-0.
Wonder what he did.
He was probably acting like a hound dog.
Yeah, Chris just said 1955.
Amazing.
Yep, she's pretty good. Oh, and Jeff said 56. You were close.
Very close. In 1993,
Yeah.
in an attempt to capture officials and the warlord Mohammed Farrar Adid,
Like I did the deed.
probably
Adidas.
U.S. Army Rangers, along with Delta, attacked Mogadishu, Somalia. 18 U.S. lives were lost, and approximately 1,000 Somalis were killed in the heavy fight.
Those are some badass Marines, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Well, they were Army Rangers in Delta. This
Wow.
was known as the Mogadishu Mile. They had to run from their place of cover and run to a safe zone.
And I had to run a mile.
And it was about a mile. They also made a movie. If you don't know what I'm talking about,
I don't.
It's called Black Hawk Down.
What is that?
It's a movie.
Well, hold on. Where do words come into
Isn't
this?
that Ben Stiller in
I
it?
thought it took place in Africa.
Black Hawk Down?
Yeah.
A Black Hawk is the...
Is Toto in it? Because it is Africa.
Ben Stiller and
I
Black
just feel
Hawk
like
Down.
Toto should. I feel like Toto's
And see,
completely
and
underappreciated.
I knew for a
reals.
fact that I was going down this road with him, and I continued
He's
traveling.
even on Toto all day. I'm with you though.
He just baits you. He bait and hooks you.
Well,
and then he gets you to where you're thinking that he's completely sincere, and then you give in, and that's when he gets you. That's when he locks you into his jaws, and he doesn't let you out, and you feel stupid.
I don't know.
Gently stupid.
Yeah, you're
In
careful about it.
1995, former Everything star O.J. Simpson was found not guilty of the murder of Nicole Simpson and Ron Goldman in Los Angeles, California.
He was not guilty?
Not guilty.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I mean,
That was in
officially,
'95, though? That
on
was so
paper,
long ago.
he's
That was
not
in
guilty.
95.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On paper.
I like that he came up with a book that said, "If I did it."
Right.
Not on that paper. That paper's pretty guilty.
I almost want to read the book.
Oh, I do, but it'd have to be audible, otherwise I couldn't understand. 2008, former Everything star O.J. Simpson was found guilty of charges of kidnapping and armed robbery here in the beautiful city of Las Vegas, specifically Palace Station.
Yeah, the Palace Station.
I thought you were just repeating yourself like you didn't already say it. Like, oh no, this is the one where he's guilty. Okay.
Oh, that shit's funny. All right, so and you know he's got a pending lawsuit with the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas.
He had the laws as Cosmo.
Cosmopolitan
Was
had kicked
suing
him
him?
out because and I forgot what it was for. I'd like to make
Hates for the
something
world.
up, but he
Probably got drunk and belligerent. Who knows?
Well, he got asked to leave, and he found that to be not right
Offensive?
because he's O.J. Simpson.
I mean, I can't believe he's on Twitter. He's not banned on Twitter.
Didn't we? I went to.
Yes.
Didn't we find out that O.J. Simpson goes?
So
to the,
we were in Summerlin,
Yeah.
downtown Summerlin, enjoying ourselves, and we were shooting the shit, having a good time with the people there. And then all of a sudden, this guy
people of
goes,
Summerlin
"Oh
just
man,
started-
you want to talk about somebody that's obnoxious and just talks so loud so everybody in the store has to look at him." We're like, "No, who?" Like, "Oh, that O.J. Simpson guy. God,
so he's like
he
a-
just won't shut up. He's so obnoxious.
And loud.
He just
He has
blah
like an-
blah."
He brings like an entourage with him. Entourage.
And he can't pay for anything. He said he just stands there and looks important, basically. But
My
yeah.
buddy Jeff has met a lot of celebrities because he worked as I think like a pit boss or something at the Luxor for a good period of time. I just wonder, out of all the people you've met, Jeff, who do you legitimately not like after meeting them?
I would love to answer that for me.
Okay, who is it for you?
So I have experience working at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas and the Golden Nugget, and I can tell you, the person that I've met who was the most disrespectful, racist, just every bit terrible of a person, Eddie Griffin. What a piece of shit.
Whoa, Eddie! Oh wait, Eddie Griffin. I had a run-in with him.
Yeah, he's a complete piece of shit. He's got no personality, and he was making racial slurs towards my black security officers.
Eddie Griffin,
yeah.
Isn't he black?
He is black.
Yeah.
I won't
He's
go
also
in.
like 4 foot tall.
I won't go into what he said because number one, it's not appropriate, and two, it's not important. But
So he had a show.
He's
at,
just a piece of shit.
He had a show at Planet Hollywood, and I was at the Planet Hollywood going through their little Miracle Mile Mall, trying to. I had to go see a show, but it wasn't his show. It was some other show. But I got lost, so I'm standing at a information window thing, where the map is, and I'm looking at it, and there's this guy off to my side, and he's just fucking staring at me, because he wants to use this, and I finally, I'm trying to focus on this, but this dude will not stop staring at me. So finally,
Right.
I look over, and I'll be damned, it's Eddie Griffin, all 4 feet of him, and he's in all his like fancy gold stuff with his hat, and I look at him, and he goes, and I go, and I go back to the. I
Wait,
go,
could you describe the way he went for the audio people?
that's
That
what-
face that Eddie Griffin made?
He's
smug.
Yeah, it was
very
a
smug,
very,
hands
a
on the
very
hips.
smug look.
You know who I am. Yeah.
Kind of face.
Like, and because he wanted to use it for me, I just looked and went, like, he's just not important enough. So I went back to it. Dude, he got so bent out of shape. I literally thought he was gonna cry. He literally went and just got behind me and waited for me to finish.
Wow.
I was stunned. So Jeff says he didn't like Paris Hilton.
And she just looked like she got hit in the face with a car.
I
like
get
in
that,
real
but-
life, like because when you see. So here's another thing.
I'm
When
sorry.
you see
I
celebrities,
think she's insanely hot. That's just
I
me.
think she could be
She
cool to
is
kick
not.
it with if it was just kicking it, sharing
Right.
some rosé, talking about business or something. That she'd
maybe
be
on
into.
Topless?
some,
Yes.
maybe with some homegrown, but that's about it, bro. No, I can tell you, I've seen Paris
I'd
Hilton
share a
in
drink
real
with her every
life,
one.
and
Yeah.
she looks like she's been backed over twice by a pickup truck.
His list
I mean,
gets
it
better
doesn't
though.
look good to
This
hang
I'm
one,
out
serious.
with. I'm not
That
talking about
you guys are looking at TV and pictures. She's not that pretty.
Well, no, there's a documentary where she's going more into
Want
like
to
what
touch
she's
the
done
honey.
with like web marketing and stuff. So I
She's
found her
really
actually
smart,
interesting
actually,
in that way. Yeah.
So next, this one I find very interesting. Jack Osbourne.
Really? He's
Yeah,
a dick?
He apparently is a massive dick. He hated him. And Mrs. Joe Montana. Not Joe Montana, but Mrs. Joe Montana were the absolute worst, easily beating out Dennis Rodman, who was also awful.
Oh, I heard Dennis Rodman's delightful. I'll tell you who's not
Sometimes
delightful.
you get a bad side of someone
J-Lo.
wacky like that.
For all the people that want to hear about their celebrities, let me tell you about J-Lo
Let's
for
hear it.
all the women.
Yeah.
So J-Lo, when her and Mark Antony were together,
You don't say.
they came to the Cosmopolitan, and of course they needed a secluded room.
Of course.
So we gave them a secluded room, and we provided
As
them
opposed
security.
to these public rooms with glass walls everywhere.
You know, celebrities do.
Yeah.
So they were on a winning streak. So Mark Antony, I guess, pushes like a $25 chip as a toke, and she pulls it back. And then they go on to play another 2 or 3 hands, and he's like, okay, well, my wife's not going to let me put a $25 chip out. I'll do a 5 because we're still winning. She pulled that back as well, and he looked at her, and she looked at him, and she goes, "What are you doing?" That's J-Lo, folks.
Dang.
She can't even toke $5.
$5. So here you go. Here are his coolest that he's met. Arnold Schwarzenegger, which I totally believe.
Get to the chopper.
Everything that I've ever heard about this guy
Yeah.
he is legitimately. Have you ever seen his Pumping Iron?
No, but I know he lives in California.
We need to watch Pumping Iron. It is an absolute classic.
Oh, that's when he was
His
doing
weightlifting,
Mr.
bodybuilding.
Universe, right?
It's
I saw that.
amazing, incredible documentary. It shows you just how charismatic this
And how
mofo
dedicated
was.
he was.
Insanely dedicated.
Yeah.
So next would be Cary Elwes.
Yeah. You guys know who that is?
No.
I don't.
You remember Princess Bride or Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Oh yes, right.
Okay.
Yes. He was
Yeah.
also in
Saw.
Saw. Yes.
Yeah.
And I just saw him recently in something else, actually. Yes, very cool. And he said Nikki Hilton. So the sister
Right on.
to Paris was actually really cool.
Ask him if he's.
Interesting.
Have you seen Paris Hilton, and is she attractive, or do you believe she?
Well, he says Paris
looks-
Hilton was one of the worst.
No.
absolute worst.
But you guys said she's pretty.
No.
He's probably seen
I've
her in
seen her
real
up life, yeah.
So in real life, is Paris Hilton attractive? Because my answer is I've seen her within 3 feet, and she's not
Well,
attractive.
she's older now, you guys.
Homie, this was about 7 years ago.
Still. I mean, she's significantly older than us. She just plays. She's
Okay.
just done
Okay,
young
so- okay,
people
So
let me
stuff.
like
tell- ask you
three
this.
of my
Name-
favorite people that I've ever met.
Okay.
Celebrity wise.
Yes.
When I was working at Caesar's Palace,
Lay it on.
I was bike security,
Boom.
and I was on the strip in between Caesar's Palace and the Forum shops. And this lady comes up, and me and my partner are stopped, and she taps me on my back, and I turn and I look, and she goes, "Sir, can I cross right here?" And she's referring to the boulevard. My answer is, I don't give a damn. I'm not a police officer, but I wouldn't, because this is probably the busiest street in all of Las Vegas, so you should probably use a crosswalk. And she goes, "But you're not going to write me a ticket?" I said, "Ma'am, I'm not a police officer. I'm just security." And she goes, "Oh!" And she goes, "Bill! Bill!" And this big
who is this?
motherfucker turns around, and it's Bill Goldberg. And Bill Goldberg just talked my ear off. We had a great time.
Wow.
He probably spent about 10 minutes just shooting the shit with me, and his last words were, have a good night, try not to get yourself hurt on that damn thing."
Nice.
Just a cool individual. Second one,
Wait, who is that?
Bill Goldberg, the wrestler.
Okay.
Goldberg, he did the spear, you know?
Yeah.
All right, go
Big
on.
guy. He looks like a giant version of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, okay. I
Yes,
only know the
yes.
trendy wrestlers.
Let's see. Elton John was amazing.
That resets the focus.
And let's see. Let me give you a third one real quick. Third one. You know what? For all of my country stars, Brenda Lee is the sweetest country artist I've ever met, and I just can't begin to speak
Look,
better words
all
about
I can
that
tell
woman.
you is I ran into, and everyone else has said he's a pretty cool dude.
Tanya Tucker's real cool too.
But I ran into, oh my God.
Oh yeah.
I want to say Nick Nolte, but that's not it. But an actor, he was in
Yeah, let's figure it out. Who was he in?
Flight of the Phoenix.
Okay. No, I'm not familiar with that at all.
Ah, dang it. Dennis Quaid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Quaid.
He played in the movie where they put him into Martin Short.
He got VIP tickets to see Lance Burton. So he had to come to the VIP box office, which I was working that day.
I love Lance Burton, by the way.
And he showed up with a woman that I'm pretty sure was not his wife, and a couple of kids. And he was not happy. He was in a mood. He was arguing with his whoever she was, and he was not very nice to me either. However, I will give the caveat that he was apparently with a bunch of crazy ass kids, and he was probably just done for the day.
Yeah, that's the thing. You
So-
catch people at the wrong time.
Exactly.
You're
I
not
met-
in their circle.
Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson came by. Now, here's the thing.
Did he touch you?
Nobody got to meet him.
Did you?
Nobody got to meet him. But what they did was he literally bought every seat in the theater. So he could just be him. No
See,
fans or
now,
nothing.
would that be appealing to you? Would you want, if you made that kind of money, would
No
you buy out?
parents.
Look,
Staying
if-
up late.
If you...
No, I would hate that.
If
I mean, you buy out the whole damn theater?
But imagine if
That's
you're
not
ultra
fun.
famous and you're in a theater
Ultra
and
famous?
you're surrounded by 1,700 other people that all know who you are. I mean, he's going to get mobbed.
Well, there's a compromise here. I saw one of the Olsen twins at a Pearl Jam arena show.
Oh, they
And
were
the
really
arena
terrible
had
too.
like, dude,
They're
not.
such little shits.
Who?
I don't want to know.
The
though.
Olsen twins.
Oh, wait. I thought you were going to talk about Pearl Jam. I was like,
No.
I don't wanna
Oh,
know
no,
bad
no,
about
no,
Pearl
no,
Jam.
no.
I have a Pearl Jam story.
Cool. So like, I want to hear that. The Olsen twins, there was just one bought like 6 or 7 seats. So she was just bopping around, and there was like maybe 2 rows of 4 or 5 seats that those 2 security guards were just like managing her bops, and that was it. So it was like a compromise of
Dude, but that's the Olsen twins. I'm talking about Michael flippin' Jackson.
yeah. It's a
Like,
big
I mean,
deal.
he's like
There's
Michael
only one Olsen
Jackson.
twin.
Dude, if you are you gonna sit
I
here and
would-
honestly tell me that if you made millions, if you would buy out the whole damn theater so just
Hundreds
you
of
and your
millions.
wife could just be there by
Hundreds of
yourselves?
millions. Yeah.
Really?
Okay, if I was Michael
That
Jackson,
would be lonely, bro.
dude,
to
his whole
always
life
live your
was
life.
lonely. His whole life was
Wait,
lonely.
I got to hear your Pearl Jam story though, because
Oh.
that's like my favorite band.
So, okay, it's not really like a giant story or anything, but my buddy Phil Gerson, who I still talk to this day, he's a truck driver, but he used to drive bands in a bus. He had his own awesome, super luxurious tour bus. And he used to let me inside, and the thing was so cool. I loved that bus. But he gave tours, and one of the bands that he toured with, pretty heavily with, was Pearl Jam.
Nice.
And he said they were legitimately one of the coolest bands he had ever had an opportunity to take around.
It
I was
feels
hoping.
good, huh?
I was hoping.
It feels
Snoop,
good.
He also did Snoop Dogg. He said Snoop Dogg was really cool. He just smoked the whole time, and he had to clean out his bus because it smelled real bad. The absolute worst people that he's ever had in his bus,
Millennials.
311.
311,
Nuh-uh.
really?
They destroyed his bus on purpose.
Stop it.
And then refused to pay for it. Yeah.
Because we're kind of millennials. We're on
I
the
don't,
cusp. Because we're not technically
believe
Gen
that.
Xers.
No.
311 just they don't seem like that though.
It could have been an earlier generation.
He
of
also
311,
toured with
though.
the Cranberries, and he said that the lady, she committed suicide, which is unfortunate because I loved her, but
Yeah,
she was
likewise.
super bipolar. Like she kept doing these things where like she would make commitments, like to go to like a children's hospital and see kids and shake hands and sign autographs, and then they would drive there, get there, and then she decided she didn't want to go, and she just wouldn't get out of the bus. She did it all the time. Says it was really weird.
That's a bummer.
What up, Eric? What up, Bdub?
All right, we're gonna get back to
My
history's
brother
mysteries.
Eric just tried to call me. I said no, but he's watching now. So if he's got something to say it, motherfucker.
Do it publicly.
And then I threw it on the ground. 1777, Battle of Germantown. General George Washington's troops attacked and were defeated by the British.
Hold on, that's completely false, because George Washington never went to Germany.
Really?
Yeah, here can you go to a Germantown?
Doesn't America have Germantowns though?
You know, it's yes,
Like Frankenmuth in Michigan.
because I think it's.
I have an example.
If I look it up, I think it's like Germantown.
Frankenmuth.
It's got to be
Michigan
like
is
Pennsylvania or
yeah, I think
Virginia.
it is Pennsylvania.
Bavaria.
Because I think that's where Washington did most of his stuff. was
I
through
am not
Pennsylvania.
an elder millennial.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are though.
No,
Yeah, like
I
technically.
accept it not. I
uh,
am Generation X.
You
sir.
were too young for Gen X.
Generation X.
No, you're Gen Y. At
What
most.
are you born?
We'd be considered Gen. I was born in '86.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
80.
yeah.
And I'm considered Gen Y. I'm too.
I'm 82.
Yeah, that's a little young for.
You know what? I
Gen X, but
refuse
it's old
to
for a millennial.
accept
Yeah.
any
Just Gen
form
Y.
of any type of millennial. These fucks, they bother me. I can't. I'm not.
Let's not
I'm
label
not.
people. You're really bothered by like a certain type of hipster.
Eric
Actually,
says.
hipsters don't bother me.
Well, it depends on the type of hipster.
Eric says there's a
My
crazy ass
my
wreck.
sisters-
There's a crazy wreck in front of my house right now.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Yeah, so my brother was wanting to tell me.
grab some free auto
Oh,
parts.
also Jeff said that Paris Hilton looks like she puts makeup on with a shovel.
Thank you. And see,
Still hit it.
I had dealings with the Kardashians. I walked them in to Marquee nightclub once, and it was the mom. It was Kim. It was Chloe.
Was it the other mom?
It was then Lamar
Jackson?
It was Kim's husband at the time.
Frank Jackson.
Chris? Is that his name? Chris? Whatever? I don't know. It's been
Toto.
a while since
It
I
was
watched.
Toto.
I'm not up on keeping up with my Kardashians. I need to do a little better. But my point is, it looked like the women legitimately caked on the makeup.
But Paris Hilton, you gotta admit, good at marketing.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
she really is.
Maybe her family's good at marketing, and she.
Spencer says you
Like,
bother me.
You could recognize her
You're
name
welcome,
by
Spencer.
like the font. I mean, there's like color schemes you associate with Paris Hilton. She's like, I mean, it's not our audience, but she's marketed really successfully.
I mean, she did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she was everywhere. So, what else you got?
Well, I'm still Generation X.
All right,
1997.
Janine Garofalo over there.
The second largest cash robbery in U.S. history occurred at Charlotte, North Carolina office of Loomis, Fargo and Company with, guess,
I'm gonna say like 10 million.
no, more.
What?
Ooh. I'm gonna say $250 million.
17.3 million in cash stolen.
And when
Wait,
was this?
no, you were close.
1997.
Dang, 17 million.
So
in cash?
basically, that's like $4 billion today.
Did they ever? Did you ever?
No.
Oh, did they ever catch him?
Oh, I didn't give a shit to look that
Oh
up.
wait, you guys, I'm sorry. Bob Thornton's New Hearts.
Stevie Wonder.
Bill.
Have you met Stevie Wonder?
Preston Esquire.
I have not met Stevie Wonder.
Nobody here has met Stevie Wonder.
I just can't see myself with him.
Yeah, I would like to say that like I met these little celebrities because I was cool, but I was just working. Like I can't even like I was nobody.
I'll
to
be
them,
honest.
you know?
In my nearly 10 years of being in Vegas, I have never once seen a celebrity
Like just to be like, hey,
just
what's up?
because.
Yeah, right.
Ryan
yeah.
Reeves. That's
We're
it.
not cl- yeah,
Only
at the
Ryan
gym.
Reeves. Probably the only
was an
celebrity that I would
accident,
love to just run into and maybe have a beer and be like, can I, if I buy a puck, will you please just sign it? Ryan Reeves, the Grim Reaver, number 75, and like I would probably blow him.
You guys, we need to pay some Billy
Oh,
Squire.
all right, let's do it.
Some
All right,
Billy
we'll be
Gibbons,
back.
the
We'll be back.
guitarist
We'll be
from
back in
ZZ
just a
Top.
Kicker Audio.
So check it out, Mario. They hit me up, the guys from Kicker. They said, Jay, you have done a fantastic job promoting these headphones. And
They're awesome.
They're all over Facebook. You have tweeted them. We know that you love the headphones. But how come you haven't talked about this wireless Bluetooth bullfrog we have? And I said, well, to be honest with you, you never sent me one.
We haven't tested it.
Within 24 hours, there was one delivered to my house. So now, this is gonna blow your mind, Mario. Listen. You're impressed. No dead space, speakers on both sides. Isn't that awesome?
Very impressed.
It's Kicker Audio, everybody. You gotta go there. Check them out online.
Kicker Audio. Living loud.
Is your butt a crudely built birdhouse?
No.
Then why are you sanding it with toilet paper? Dude wipes have aloe vera to protect your sensitive side. See? Sensitive.
Come on, dude, take it to the hole.
What is Jesse Ray's Barbecue? Well, it's a tiny, unassuming place with a modest menu of platters, sandwiches, and house-made sauces. Located at 5611 South Valley View. By the smell alone, you're gonna know you're in the right place. Come try the award-winning slow-smoked ribs, chicken, pulled pork, hot links, and brisket. The sauce is also something to talk about, as you will want to eat it with every bite. Here's a tip. Their sauces are available for purchase. When people ask you, how do you like Jesse Ray's Barbecue? You'll say, like most people I know, I don't like it, I love it. Jesse Ray's Barbecue is 100% legit. Stop on by for a meal that will satisfy your barbecue-loving lips. Mention RadioVegas.rocks for 10% off your order. Jesse Ray's, located at 5611 South Valley View on the corner of Valley View and Russell. Come in, take a bite, find out why they're so award-winning.
This is an urgent health notice for all residents suffering from back, neck, knee, and wrist pain. You may qualify for a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost to you, but the deadline is fast approaching. Simply call the Health Alert Hotline now.
You heard right. You may qualify for a pain-relieving back, neck, knee, or wrist brace. These items may even be covered by Medicare or your private insurance. The Health Alert Hotline is your brace company. These specialized braces have been tested for pain relief. Call us toll-free right now to determine your eligibility and to learn how to use your private insurance or Medicare to minimize your out-of-pocket cost. Don't wait. If the deadline passes, you may lose your opportunity to get a pain-relieving back, neck, knee, or wrist brace at little or no cost to you.
800-238-4840. 800-238-4840. 800-238-4840. That's 800-238-4840.
LV Classic Rock is back. Hi, it's your friend on the radio, Dennis Mitchell, and we're back to rocking and rolling just like the good old days. If you didn't know, Las Vegas used to have 2 classic rock stations, one of which was awesome, and when corporate radio took it away, we just kept it going on the internet, and now it's back in all its original glory. Streaming live 24/7, it's LV Classic Rock, and all you have to do to enjoy it is go to the website, lvclassicrock.com, and use the online player, or get the free Radio Vegas Rocks app. That way you'll never be without LV Classic Rock, Las Vegas' best classic rock station.
All right, welcome back to Two Clueless Dudes with Mad Mike and the Hank.
I feel like we missed a golden opportunity.
What happened?
Well, Spencer Lewis said, Stevie Wonder, bro, you met him right. And I should have said, I had an opportunity to meet him, but he walked right past me. I guess he didn't see me there. But continue.
Yeah, because 2001 Siberian Airline Flight 1812 crashed into the Black Sea after being struck by an errant Ukrainian S-200 missile. 7,800. 78 people died.
Wait a minute, an errant missile? Like, how does an errant missile accidentally hit a moving target at 500 miles an hour?
Suspicious, yeah.
I didn't write the story. I just read it.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, look it up. Siberian Flight 1812.
Michael Duber is watching us.
What's up, Dubes?
The Dubester.
His show is awesome.
It is a great show. Check it out.
Michael Duber is also a host here at Radio Vegas Rocks.
I like it when he puts on a suit and does the show. Then he goes as Michael Dublé.
Yeah, it's really good. I love it. So, 1947, Harry Truman made the first presidential address that was televised from the White House.
Harry Truman?
Harry Balls Truman.
Nice.
2006, WikiLeaks was launched and created by internet activist Julian Assange. And of course, as of late, we know that he is not being visible or trying to stay invisible from the United States.
Julian Assange?
Assange.
He's French?
I
No.
don't think so. Maybe racially.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe he's got anything to do.
Oh, okay.
Not politically, but
Yeah.
sure he has French ancestors.
1945, Hollywood Black Friday, a 6-month strike by Hollywood set decorators that turned into a bloody riot at the gates of the Warner Brothers studio.
What? Warner Bros?
1945.
Had a riot?
And the movie that came to mind when I was checking this out was The Three Amigos. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why, but
That's what popped into your head?
That's what.
Do you know what movie they were striking, though?
What's that?
I mean, I'm asking you. Did you know?
Oh, absolutely not.
No.
I didn't care to look that far
You're
into
like,
it. I got to be more prepared. Normally, sometimes you ask me, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I put little notes in the back, sometimes I don't. All right, last one I got. 2018. The U.S. unemployment numbers hit the lowest since 1969. 3.7%, according to the Department of Labor.
You know why?
That's crazy, right?
You know why 1969 those numbers were so low?
No.
People be banging.
That's what I thought you were
Putting in that work.
That's what I thought she was going to say.
Putting in that work.
You know what I'm saying?
Was that it?
Yeah, I don't even really know if yeah.
We made it through History's Mysteries. So I understand that you have something about NASA.
I do.
Let's
I
hear
have
this NASA story.
I have a story that's simply called "We're close to finding life on Mars, but we're not ready."
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Is there life on Mars? A question everyone from Carl Sagan to H.G. Wells to Bowie has sought the answer to, and we may finally be close to getting an answer, but the world is not ready for it, according to NASA chief scientist.
What?
Next year, 2 planned missions to send rovers to Mars will drill deep into the surface in the search for extraterrestrial life, which means we could find out the answer in the next couple of years.
Watch them hit like a sewer main.
Yeah, and you just get shit that just comes up from everywhere.
Martian shit just everywhere.
And the Martian guys come out and they're like, "Hey, what the fuck?
What's wrong with you?
What are you doing?"
I don't know. I made Martians Italian.
I don't know. Because you like spaghetti.
Yeah, and Mario
we
Brothers.
thought there was life on Mars a couple times already. I think people can handle it. Who's gonna be like, "Oh no, close the
it's
banks"?
Serious. No. The doc goes into it. I'm going to tell you.
All right.
If we are successful, it will be revolutionary. But we're not prepared for this momentous occasion, Dr. Jim Green, director of NASA's Planetary Science Division, warned.
Preachers are gonna spin it. You know what I'm saying? Preachers are
course.
gonna be like, "Oh, it's God, aliens, or whatever." They'll be fine.
Yeah, or not. I've been worried about this because I think we're close to finding it and making some announcements, Dr. Green said in an interview. It will start a whole new line of thinking. I don't think we're prepared for the results. In 2020, Earth and Mars will be at the close approach, opening a prime window for mission launches, something that 5 space agencies are taking advantage of. China and the United Arab Emirates are preparing for their first trips, launching an orbiter and a rover and an orbiter respectively. NASA and the European Space Agency, in partnership with Russia, are both sending rovers to drill for samples, hoping to find organic matter. NASA's Mars 2020 rover will drill into rock formations to collect samples and send them back to Earth, the first time material from Mars will visit our planet. The Rosalind Franklin rover will also drill for samples, crushing up and analyzing them in a stationary surface laboratory while there, which I guess that's pretty cool. You're going to do it right there on Mars.
Yeah, might as well.
Might as well if you got the money. Dr. Green thinks both could be successful, stating in the 1500s the Earth goes around the sun, not the other way around, and how after that we had to reconsider everything we knew, which is why he thinks Earth is not prepared for what happens if we do. What happens next is a whole new set of scientific questions. Is that life like us? How are we related? Can life move from planet to planet, or do we have to spark or just the right environment and that spark generates life, like us or not like us, based on the chemical environment that it's in, he said. NASA's Mars 2020 rover is due to land on the red planet's surface on February 18th, 2021, with the ESA Rosalind Franklin roving arriving 1 month later in March 2021. Both are searching in the vicinity of the ancient lake or ocean bed that once held water, so crucial for life, and may now be rich in clay. NASA's chosen landing site is the Jezero Crater Delta, a 49 kilometer wide or 30-mile crater once thought to have been flooded with water and now a clay-rich delta. The ExoMars mission hasn't finalized its landing site yet, but it announced last year its preferred site is Oxia Planum, which I don't know what the hell they're talking about, a site rich in iron, magnesium, clay, a sign water was once present. Mars is not the only place with potential to have once held water, including places scientists hadn't thought possible before. It was recently revealed that Venus, Earth's hellish twin, may have once had water 3 billion years ago before its atmosphere became incredibly dense and hot 700 million years ago.
Heavy, but yeah, I think we can handle life. I think we're not gonna freak.
So if there are Martians,
Jeff says Martians moved out, their neighbors were assholes.
Word.
And Spence, YouTube, we've got YouTube, we're on Twitch, we got people on Facebook, so you're not alone. You're just probably the only one on YouTube right now. But we appreciate you on YouTube. We're working on our YouTube thing. We're getting there. And Jeff says Martians moved out because their neighbors were assholes.
I agree with that. They probably were.
They were.
Have you ever watched Independence Day?
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like, we already know, like, there's been life on the moon.
Yeah.
Neil Armstrong.
I mean, that's subjective.
Yeah.
Isn't it, Waz?
Subjective? Oh, sure. I'm sure a lot of countries would totally. I can't even word it sarcastically.
So we were talking a little bit about millennials versus Generation X versus Generation Y, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So a car thief leaves car behind because it didn't know how to drive a stick shift.
So that's definitely millennial.
That's like right. That's like an anti. It's like a millennial anti-theft device.
It's an anti-adult device.
It's an anti-adult device. But it's interesting to find out that is the stick shift is really almost archaic now, and it's kind of going away. Same thing with the rotary phones; they're gone.
It's really true.
You give a teenager a rotary phone, he has no idea what to do with it.
The makers can't sell cars with sticks anymore.
I was
the
just
people
told
that like sticks buy old cars.
I was just told that they don't teach cursive,
and they don't write.
Yeah, they haven't taught cursive for a minute, man.
It's true,
Shut
but
up.
I
What are you
learned
talking
cursive in school.
about? They don't. It's been a minute.
That, like, I remember some friends of mine that were slightly younger when I was in school. Like, yeah, they don't teach cursive anymore.
We got Sabrina listening in. How you doing,
Hey,
little
Sabrina.
What's going on? I just thought that was kind of interesting. How about this? 21-year-old. Here's another millennial issue. He had jury duty. He overslept. He got 10 days in jail.
Oh shit.
Yup. But
where is it that's that hard on jury duty? He didn't even call the number. Is that what happens when you don't call the number? Because
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't done jury duty in forever, but I've always called the number diligently or whatever, and they're like, you don't have to go.
I have done jury duty twice, and both times I made it into the courtroom.
Did you have a juicy one?
So the first one I was let go of because I was too familiar with. It was on the El Cortez, and they were like, "How do you feel about the El Cortez?" I'm like, "The food's terrible." Like, because it was all about something. The guy had an issue with his food, like getting scalded.
Now it's great because Naked City Pizza is there.
Woo,
Shout out.
love it.
They're also one of our sponsors, but it's because they're awesome.
They're
love
awesome.
them. Yeah.
But this was many years
Yeah, way before they're in the Cortez.
And then the next one, the case was the guy was in a bar, got in a fight. The guy defended himself with a gun and shot the guy who happened to also be like his best friend.
Oh.
Yeah. So now he's being tried for murder, but he's saying it was self-defense. Dude, you just look at this guy. He shot him. Like, there was no self-defense there.
I mean,
this fool just pulled out a gun and shot him. Like, I can tell you. But I had to go on a vacation. So I said, Judge, I would love to be involved in this case, but honest to goodness, you're going to have to start up a new case for my murder because my wife is going to kill me if I don't go on this vacation that we paid for. So he let me go.
Well,
he
that's
said
nice.
he said expect to get another summons.
Expect another song.
Dude, I know people that have like not had jury duty like ever. I've had it twice.
My mom's had
I'm
it
only
like 4
36.
times, dude.
That's crazy.
That's
Just
right.
in Vegas.
Like once forever ago for me.
Have you ever had jury duty here?
Twice.
Twice? Me too, twice.
It's a complete injustice.
Oh, I've never had it here. It was in California.
Honestly, I was looking forward to it.
Really?
Spencer, see you, buddy. Yeah, dude, are you kidding?
It's a
air-conditioned room. You get to sit down, listen to some drama, and you get free food.
Yeah.
And they pay you.
I worked for somewhere that paid me. I didn't get paid by the jury duty people. Not every place pays you to do it. That's hit or miss.
Yeah, it's true.
I think here you have to lose out on money unless your job does it.
Okay, this is great.
So they have to be seeking restitution is how
Wait
it
a
works.
minute. What is that you've got there? I think I might have to show everybody.
Yes.
Is that, what is that, a golden toilet?
It is.
Oh.
It's on the drive.
You want to hear something funny about a toilet?
Yes.
I'll tell you something about a
Okay,
toilet.
and then I'll tell you my story. Go ahead.
You know, Frank Sinatra used to be the act at the Golden Nugget.
Who did?
Frank Sinatra.
Oh, yeah.
So
Frankie baby.
They have the it's the Frank Sinatra dressing room. And the acts that are in the Golden Nugget get to use the Frankie Sinatra room. And I got to pee in that Frankie toilet.
Oh, that's the
cool.
juice part. Man,
You urinated with the best of them, buddy.
To live in your wiener that day.
So check this out. It may sound like a Tarantino parody of the Italian Job, but it's not the work of Hollywood. British authorities are looking for a stolen Volkswagen Golf R.
Oh shit, that's
Sick
a beautiful
car, right?
car.
I love
oh
those.
my god.
I had a GTI in '86. It was my first car.
I had 2 GTIs, the
Yeah,
Rs.
GTI 5. Ow!
Yeah, the government took the last one.
Hey, you can't go wrong with GTIs if you're into average cars.
Shut the fuck up.
So they're looking for a stolen Volkswagen Golf R. Used
bummer.
in the theft of an 18-karat solid gold toilet from the Blenheim Palace in Oxfordshire, England. They stole a gold toilet with a Volkswagen Golf.
Listen, let me tell you something. Keep your fucking jokes up if you want to. That Golf R has somewhere near 500 horsepower, all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
And it's just pure
Let's talk
engine.
about the really
power to weight
impressive thing
ratio.
about the Golf. It obviously has quite a lot of cabin space.
It actually
yeah,
does have a lot of
yeah.
Real talk.
Because
It has incredible. You could shit in that car.
That's the thing. I used to camp in my
Literally, apparently now.
It does. It's
Let's say you can
when you
camp in
put
it.
the seats down and you open the hatch, bro. It looks like a looks
Wow.
like a mini older model Toyota truck.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
I was very surprised. I thought you'd like
and
that.
the thing of it is you're not gonna catch that car. It's too fast.
No, that power to weight ratio, though, for sure.
It's too small, too light, and way too
Euro
much
Spec
engine.
Golf kicks major ass.
Yeah.
The Euro one, yeah.
Well, that is the Euro one. It's the
yeah,
R.
what I'm talking
Yeah,
about, yeah.
it's dope. It's
It's
dope.
pretty cool. It's
like
pretty
a
cool.
$45,000
Ronnie's
car.
watching. Ronnie, you're just in time. I actually have a story about St. Louis.
Yeah, he wanted to talk about the Rams, and I told him to stop.
Oh, that losing by 1 point?
I'm just kidding.
Awful.
St. Louis.
But
St. Louis isn't.
We did win our bet. We bet that they would win, which they didn't. But it was a plus 1.5 points, and they lost by 1. So won our bet. So yeah,
that's good.
But Rams should have won that game. Okay. Anyway, so
he won't like the Rams. He doesn't like the Rams anymore.
this is crazy. So basically.
Hey, on a more important note, how about the Golden Knights, huh?
Dude, how about the stupid Blues?
What about them?
They lost.
Yeah,
I bet on them to win. They let me down, man.
I got to be honest. I don't bet. I wouldn't bet against Ovechkin, bro.
hate that guy.
I don't know.
So a St. Louis couple are angry after thousands of Domino's coupons were found scattered in their alley.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Thousands?
Thousands. It says thousands.
Why don't you just go get...
collection.
What are you pissed off about? Just go get a leaf blower and blow it to the next alley. What's the problem?
Let's see here. See what they say here. It's an illegal dumping. It's been a problem in the past. After a few months without issue, they said they got fed up with their most recent mess near their dumpster. I'm sick of it because we keep it clean back here.
This is my alley.
News 4 found thousands of Domino's coupons and menus dumped next to the trash bin. Gooch said the dumpster was empty the morning she discovered them. So, empty dumpster, bunch of thousands of Domino's coupons.
What are you pissed off about? You got tons of coupons.
Yeah,
you
dude.
can invite
I'd
the
use them all.
peoples over for like UFC and for the NFL.
I would try
and
to
for
use
the NHL.
every single coupon
Bro.
on one pizza.
Yeah,
They're gonna have to pay me $10,000.
yeah, they're gonna have to give me money.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Did you guys hear about R. Kelly? His lawyer is
pissed.
Yeah, because he can only visit one of his girlfriends at a time.
Shut up. Is this
That's a real?
You're
he's-
shaking
he's
your head.
super-
You're being. You know? Is this serious?
He's super bored in jail because he can't read. You guys know he's illiterate?
Yeah, he can't read. It's
And he
true.
still never got around to learning how to read, even after
Well, that's
all
because
this
he was
time.
pissing on little girls.
Yeah, it takes too much time. Got time to read? What are you going to read about peeing?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's he got to read about anyway?
What?
What's he into?
Oh man. How do you pee?
So
Other ways to pee. Interesting.
no. Okay, so this is interesting. A Russian man has launched a lawsuit against Apple, claiming an iPhone app turned him gay.
What?
He says this comes after an incident involving gay coin cryptocurrency, saying he suffered moral harm. He's asking for 1 million rubles, which is 12,000 pounds,
Moral harm.
which is $6,000. He's looking for $6,000.
What a country to live in where
Shit. me
1
too.
million
Get money for
rubles equals $6,000.
This dude was just really sexy, and he
Yeah.
made me gay, so I can sue him in this country. It's amazing.
Homosexuality was decriminalized in Russia in 1993.
Really?
So-
It was a crime to be gay?
I
Yeah.
thought it seriously was still a crime. There's tons of persecution of homosexuals.
But still,
over there.
1990. Well, it does say
What?
anti-gay prejudice is
Yeah.
very widespread there.
It's hard. It's like in the government and like culture and stuff still.
In 2013, Russia passed legislation banning the spreading of what is described as gay propaganda.
Yeah. It's like considered
So
like
that
a
would be like-
cultural affront.
That would be like pride, like a pride parade. If you did that, you're going to jail.
Oh, a late addition to go down.
Yeah, that's
Late addition to jerk off celebrities, Don Johnson.
Oh.
I almost forgot about that. Who's Don Johnson?
Johnson.
I don't know.
Who is
I've
that? You have to
met
tell me
I've
that.
met Don Johnson at the
Isn't that a dildo
Cosmopolitan.
company?
Hank won't check his messages, so I'm popping in one message, then back to the app because I'm driving. But wanted to say Joker was terrible. All right. Back to app so I can drive safe.
All right.
No, he actually said he liked it. He really liked
Yeah,
it.
I did read it, and I was gonna talk about it, Ronnie. But since you want to take control of the show,
Yeah.
Ronnie wanted to let us know that he enjoyed the Joker. It was very, very good, and I told him that you and I would likely not see it because DC likes to destroy their movies in every possible
Don
way.
Johnson's from Miami Vice.
And he's not a good person. All right,
Batman though. I just Batman's
Joker. I
like
don't
the
know,
only
man. Like
valuable DC property.
I think we're going to have to see it at some point. I just don't know if I want to pay for a theater.
So we're gonna go.
We'll go.
Keisha said she wanted to go, so
No.
You guys
Everyone said
grudgingly
it's like-
going to a movie.
I've been
Listen,
reading reviews, and
when it comes
it's a
to
lot of
DC,
fanboys that
bro,
are like, it was amazing.
All right.
And then you get people that aren't fans and they go, it was awkward.
Huh.
it's DC. DC is like the king of having a fantastic plot and forgetting to put it in the movie.
DC is like having a dick, and then it only turns out to be 3 1/4 inches long.
You can't
Which
do
is
anything.
it's all right if that's how
Okay.
you hang out.
It's fine if it's in the shape of a credit card.
It's like having a chick 3 1/4 inches. You can't fuck anything.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
I
it
don't
gets
know. I
worse.
guess I'm gonna see it. Because Keisha said she wanted to watch it. So I mean, whatever. We're down. I guess. Waz here. Listen. This is the thing, bro. It's just that you have this expectation of the Batman franchise, and every time DC touches it, they just mess it up even more. Like, they should just stop.
But they mess it up a different way each time, so it's exciting to see the new variation of the shit show.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to continue this story because this is kind of interesting.
Boiling acid! Sorry.
Okay, so this officially bans the promotion of non-traditional lifestyles to minors, but in effect outlaws LGBT activism. A number of campaigners have been attacked and killed in the past year. So what happened? In a suit filed on September 20th, it is claimed a cryptocurrency called a gay coin. I didn't even know this was a thing.
I haven't heard.
Gay coin cryptocurrency. Boy, that's a tongueful.
So you can
How
have,
they like it.
You can.
A tongueful.
Cryptocurrency is like an online version of cash, and Bitcoin and gay coin are some of those currencies. According to the complaint, the gay coin cryptocurrency arrived with a note saying, "Don't judge until you try."
Yeah.
The complainant wrote, "I thought, in truth, how can I judge something without trying? So I decided to try same-sex relationships." If somebody said, "Hey, jump off this bridge," no, it's cool. Don't knock it till you try it. You're just gonna jump off the bridge? Like, I'm not gonna like.
I want to see
what?
you do it
I
first,
think I'm
just
gonna-
to make for sure that I'm not gonna hit the ground.
This guy doesn't seem to have a problem with it. Maybe I should just put a dick in my mouth and see what I think.
You
Swirl
gotta
it around
be-
a little bit and just kind of see where it takes me.
Yeah.
You know, see how it moves.
Swirl it
me.
around a little bit, see what happens.
See what happens.
Interesting. It's refreshing.
Swizzle.
That's definitely not something that you just. What do you? It's 3:00 on a Tuesday afternoon. You call up your friend Ben. Ben, what are you up to? I don't know. I saw this thing about gay sex. What do you think? You know what? I'm not doing anything. I was about to play some Call of Duty, so why don't you come over, put your dick in my mouth, and we'll see how it goes. That just does. It seems weird. I mean, look, I have nothing against gay people, and I believe love is love. Love is love. No matter. I don't care if you're gay, you're into dogs, whatever. Love is love. And
Actually,
and love is
if
awesome.
you're into dogs,
Well,
that's
dog-
technically
there's a consent
that's
issue there,
actually
yeah.
illegal.
Yeah, that is illegal.
That's illegal in the state. Actually, I think that's illegal in every state.
Yeah. So he said.
So keep
then,
it to yourself.
Now I have a boyfriend and do not know how to explain this to my parents. He adds that
And that's this app's fault.
He adds that his life has been changed for the worse and he will never become normal again. Apple pushed him towards homosexuality through manipulation, he claims. The changes have caused me moral and mental harm. Safazat Gusnaiva says the company has a responsibility for their programs despite the alleged exchange taking place on a third-party app. The court will hear the complaint October 17th. Apple has not yet responded to the comments. So
I believe that
he now has a boyfriend.
Apple
So-
is going to have to pay him restitution for liking penis.
So he went from being
That's that, and
straight to, hey, you should try butt stuff. And he goes, you know what? Maybe I should try butt stuff. Goes and tries butt stuff and goes, wow, that changed my life.
Now I can't untry it.
Yeah, now.
And now I love it.
I love it, and I'm mad that
I love it because the Big Mac is the best tasting burger I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm going to sue McDonald's.
Yeah. Well, come on, man.
It's just such a backward country.
Just
especially-
love.
You know, those are the countries
See-
where the biggest porn searches are whatever's banned in that country.
It's things like that make me want to tell millennials to chill the F out. Like, you're so upset about how America is and what America's doing. Go ahead and go to Russia for 2 weeks and see how you fare. You know what I mean?
Go
it
anywhere.
ain't gonna be pretty. Go anywhere. Yeah.
This is the one and only.
It
is because of the people in the military that died for you.
It's true. Let's pay some bills.
Yeah, the freedom we have to criticize our government above all is the coolest.
Well, you always get to criticize your government, and that is cool.
Yeah, you don't get that like anywhere else.
No. You get dead.
Even if the
You
government
get turned
is
gay.
Bunch of schmucking morons.
Hey everybody, it's Crazy Jay, and I want to tell you about ZipFizz. I know what you're thinking. Jay, you've been telling us about ZipFizz. Well, I have the brand new flavor right next to me, and I haven't tried it yet, so let's open it and give this a try. My bottle of water, shake that up. Now this is a brand new flavor, Mango Peach. I have not tried it. I'm looking forward to it. They have a wide variety of flavors. If you didn't know, they've got grape, fruit punch, orange cream, orange soda, iced tea, all fantastic. But let's give Mango Peach a try. Oh man, that is absolutely amazing. I'm a fan of all their flavors, but nothing like this. Oh man, that is absolutely delicious. Mango Peach, ZipFizz. Get it today. Visit zipfizz.com. Tell them Radio Vegas. Tell them Crazy Jay sent you, and get your Mango Peach today.
ZipFizz energy, no sudden crash, 10 calorie, low carb, vitamin B, the healthy energy mix. ZipFizz.
Do you want to pay more for a new car or new home or less? Yeah! Do you want to pay higher interest rates on your credit cards or even to refinance student loan debt or less? Yeah! The secret to paying less on everything is a better credit score. Is your credit score less than 700? Do you even know? Well, now at the same time, you can learn exactly what your credit score is and learn how to make it better. And when you call our special credit repair hotline, you'll speak to an expert that will tell you simple steps to start improving your credit score. And the call and consultation are FREE. That's free. I'm telling you, the secret to paying less is a better credit score, and you can fix it right now. So please make this free call and change your life.
877-857-1658. 877-857-1658.
That's the sound most people make when they leave Pinches Tacos. Why is that? Because Pinches Tacos prides themselves in making every location unique, but give every location the same feel. I'm not talking cookie cutters like those big chain restaurants. They blend into your neighborhood and create a place you want to call your second home. Their doors are always open. Well, at least until 11 o'clock. Their mission is simple. They provide you the best taco experience by using high-quality meats and seafood, fresh garden vegetables, handmade tortillas, and high-quality artisan breads. They could have made it complicated, but they chose not to. Why? Because they found through experience that keeping things simple is a good recipe for success and happiness. It's also a good recipe for a pretty tasty Pinches taco.
According to Spanish language Stack Exchange, we always use it as an insult enhancer and can turn almost any curse word into a really rude one. Pinche pendejo, pendeja equals asshole.
Now they have 6 locations, 2 right here in Las Vegas. Come in, find out why we love them so much. Check them out on Facebook or visit the website, pinchestacos.com, for a location nearest you.
Do you fear the dark? Do you fear the light? Are you afraid of what you've seen? Are you afraid of what you can't see?
What responses, you say you're testing it at the house, what responses did you get when you were testing it?
I mean, I've heard my full name, Chris's name, just direct replies to questions and stuff.
On World Ghost Radio, the paranormal, the spirits, the unexplainable, with your host Rocky on World Ghost Radio.
All right, welcome back to Two Clueless Dudes with Mad Mike and the Hank. Just to let you know, if you haven't, make sure you go to our webpage at www.twocluelessdudes.com. Now,
Please don't put the www. It probably will still work, but
Just twocluelessdudes.com.
twocluelessdudes.com.
Yeah.
.com.
Sorry.
Then you can also go to the radio station at RadioVegasRocks.com.
Or RadioVegas.rocks.
Or RadioVegas.rocks.
But both work, actually.
Both.
Yeah, we're redundant.
Both will work. We do it for you. From that website, you can check all the schedules for all the shows and hosts and all of the cool stuff that we're doing here at the station. You can also
like
get...
www.greasyconversation and www.michaelduber's show.
I don't think any of these have a www.
www. And you can see where we have the Rock and Comedy Show, our flagship show here at RadioVegas.rocks. And you can also download the app so you can have music on the go.
www.radiovegas.rocks app.
We did actually spend extra on having RadioVegasRocks.com.
We did, yeah.
Because that's so commonly. Yeah.
RadioVegasRocks.com.
So we have both for your listening pleasures.
All right, so let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Have you seen the
Yes,
Japanese ad
I have.
for Sexy Ronnie?
What? No.
Boom.
You have not seen Sexy Ronnie? Ladies and gentlemen,
I have seen Ronnie, and he is sexy, but I
allow
haven't seen
me
sexy
to introduce you
people
to
over the
Sexy
borderline
Ronnie.
real quick.
Come around. Just take it all in. Take it all in.
Look at what his pubes are made of. See, he's
Tell
showing
me,
you a box
tell
of
me you
fries.
wouldn't want a little piece of that fry guy.
You know, I got to be honest with you. That is exactly why Keisha makes me trim.
What you can't see, what you can't see is down at the bottom of that U shack are actually chicken nuggets.
I gotta be honest. Even though like the chicken nuggets are like made of pink goo, like I love them.
And look at this. They did one. Somebody actually. And if you look at the date, it's actually 2015.
Yeah, it's been a while. We've been sleeping on
But
this.
now it's for some reason it's causing uproar.
So there's an upper Ronald that's parting his pubes, and his pubes are the afro of a Ronald below him. So it's a tessellation, like MC Escher does, of Ronald parting pubes that are the hair of another Ronald.
Yeah, that's awesome. But apparently it's getting a lot of overwhelmingly negative.
It's getting a lot of spice.
Social
Dude,
media
it's from
interaction.
4 years ago. It's just people woke up to that.
I know.
Welcome.
It's crazy. And I don't know why people don't get butthurt, man. How many watch that same Russian guy's gonna think McDonald's made him gay now.
It made me fat. Are there's no more lawsuits about people getting fat from fast food, is there?
Not so much anymore.
That's stopped, right?
There's too many warning labels. They put the calorie count on the menu now. It's like you got no
So like, there's no
man.
excuse not to know that you're becoming a fat fuck.
Yeah,
that you're,
what we need,
overeating.
What we need is addiction counseling and therapy. Like
that's
I need to
true.
get on like an
That's true.
ibogaine trial or like ketamine or something, so I can replace this fast food addiction with some hard drugs.
That's true. With hard drugs. It's true. Here's the problem: fast food, it's fast and it's available.
It's really
That's the
addictively
problem.
delicious, though. Salt and
But
fat
it's
in
not,
that
though.
combo.
Like, to me,
no, there's a chemical addiction that you get to the way salt and like grease come together to make like a chemical spike. Like, there's like
I
a
could believe
chemical
that.
thing.
I could believe that. But what I'm saying is, in general, let's just say the McDonald's, it's gross. Everything they offer, it's gross. Maybe some breakfast items.
I mean,
but
some,
in general,
some definition of the word gross, because it's also really yummy.
Okay.
I mean, the flavor is extremely attractive to me.
So you love the McDonald's?
Like, the taste is so good that I have difficulty with self-control over it.
Really?
Wow.
Absolutely.
Well, see, I'm the same way with M&Ms. If you have M&Ms, I will steal from you. I treat M&Ms like crack cocaine.
He gobbles that M&M.
I needs them.
You need them.
So I got what you're saying. I'm tracking. It's just that I don't do the same. With
it's not for everybody.
Now, like I do
problem.
eat because I'm not skinny. I am quite hefty on my side because I enjoy food, mostly like pizza and wings and shit. So I don't have any excuse either. I just know what I'm doing.
Welcome home, Ronnie Baker.
Oh yeah, I ain't turned down them pizza and wings though.
It's hard.
So
it's hard.
How about this for irony? Just sweet irony. Okay. Leading federal meteorologist drowns in rough North Carolina surf forecasters had warned him about. Like he knew.
You should have saw it coming, guy.
And then did it anyway.
Well, I mean, I think he was trying to push the envelope, though. He was on the highway of the danger zone.
See,
Well, I mean, if you
that's why I put everything in boxes.
Yeah. Gotta live in boxes.
Yeah, no envelopes for me, man.
Box life.
Me, I like to live dangerous. I live that maverick lifestyle. Ice, man.
Okay, this isn't. So,
Oh, yeah. The woman in
Yeah,
makeup
this is
for
great.
Halloween.
the woman in makeup, a Michigan woman reportedly caused quite a stir in the emergency room on Monday night when she arrived to be treated for a panic attack while covered in grisly Halloween makeup. The makeup, she claims, was mistaken for an actual medical emergency, and she began being prepped to enter trauma. So here's that. He's looking for a
I'm
photo.
pulling it up. Yeah, at first it seems like this is a dumb person but she was at work. This was her job as a dancer, and to get made up this accurately for like a performance.
And then they like, let's get her back to trauma now. She's probably going into shock. She's not making any sense. She had undergone 3 hours of makeup work,
Which that would give me a panic attack too. Yeah.
Wow.
It just shot up to my brain, and it just caused like a really bad reaction. Let's see. She said she landed after suffering a panic attack after getting ready to do a photo shoot for Glamgore. But when she arrived, she didn't expect to have to explain her appearance to hospital staffers. They have to know, she said, of the purported facial trauma being fake. So no, I did not say anything because I just assumed they would see that it was fake.
It's really realistic though.
I was gonna say it looked pretty real to me.
Yeah.
The emergency room is not a place for fun and games, a spokesman told a news outlet. They see many patients with severe medical issues where lives are at stake. Doctors need to be able to focus on those patients with true emergencies.
Well, yeah, but that's not her fault.
I was gonna say,
she had a
shut
true.
the hell up.
She had an
Right.
emergency. She had a panic attack, and her stupid job didn't send her there with a handler to
Yeah.
explain any of that. Like, this is seriously like a workman's comp, like OSHA kind of
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And she shouldn't have to worry about ripping off 3 hours worth of prosthetics and makeup
No, if they
too.
did that to her, she has to be. Whoever brought her to the hospital should be like explaining.
Yeah.
So.
Do whatever you got to do. Just don't touch your face. A lot of time went into that.
Okay, so I was going to ask you guys this earlier when we were on celebrities. I forgot. If you could punch any celebrity in the face, who would it be?
Oh, fun question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have one? I need to give that a sec.
I do.
Go ahead.
Living or dead?
Living.
Let's do living for sure.
Let's do both.
Okay.
Let's do living.
Okay.
Let's do living, and then we'll come back around.
Okay.
Living. Eddie Griffin. You can go to hell.
Eddie Griffin,
Suck it,
you
Eddie.
can go to hell. Okay. You got one?
Oh, I was gonna say Thomas Edison, but
As your dead one?
Oh, yeah,
to
but we're
punch in
alive
the
right now. We're
face.
alive right
I
now.
know. Give me a sec on that.
All right, we're gonna come back.
I'm
We'll come
pretty
back.
cool with everybody right now.
Oh, yeah, pretty cool.
Wait, Gwyneth Paltrow.
No.
Yes.
What
She's
the
a scam. She has her Goop website where she sells women stone eggs to put in their vagina to give them infections, and she can legally sell claptrap fraud products with
Shut
descriptions.
up.
Yeah, Goop.
This is
Gwyneth
not real.
Paltrow's Goop. It's a website where she sells fraudulent pseudoscience garbage that's just on the cusp of what she can get sued for, and uses her wealth to brush the lawsuits away while she rips off people.
That's crazy.
She's a
Damn.
scam.
So
A-
you would
a
all right.
snake
So
oil salesman.
So you would punch her in the face.
She
Open
deserves-
hand, or
I
would you close
honestly-
fist it?
It's a beautiful face. I'd
She's
give
pretty
her a
hot.
passionate open hand from well above and behind my head
Oh
to the
damn.
ground. I'd want to see her fall down from it.
Yeah. Respect.
Wow.
Respect. All right.
Just use the phone book. Doesn't
All right.
leave a mark.
You got to put aside the fact that she's a woman and see that she's an animal and a beast.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's
I hate
pretty
Gwyneth Paltrow.
If I could punch any
living person.
Any
Living
living person.
celebrity.
living.
I don't want to
celebrity.
say not celebrity. I got a lot of people that are in
Well,
a
yeah.
lot of trouble.
No, we definitely want a
You
celebrity.
can rank if you got a few.
What's that?
You can rank if you've got a few.
I have several.
Honestly,
If Purge was legal, but I won't go any further.
if I would probably like to punch Quentin Tarantino in the face.
Right? Because he's such a shitty director.
Yeah, like stop trying to push your shitty movies on me.
You don't like any of them?
No, they're
Okay,
I
effing
don't think
horrible.
he's a bad
Let's begin
director. I
it.
They're
think he's
terrible.
brave.
Did-
And,
He's,
they're good.
he's a terrible actor, and he's even a worse
Oh, I
director.
can't judge his acting. It's
He-
gross. But I mean, I
his
like
first
his
movie
directing,
was
actually.
the was the first movie he did? The Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, I'm not.
And it was
all my friends are in that movie. I kind of got bored with it.
It's an artsy fartsy movie. Is really all it is. But
it's got some funny lines.
Then he did Pulp Fiction,
which I liked a lot.
There were parts of it that I liked, but a lot of it I could do without.
Well, that's the thing is,
and I hate Uma Thurman.
Pulp Fiction is not
understandable.
She's so ugly. I
But
don't.
it's unique is the thing. What's less good about it? There's things that it has that no other movie has in a way that
I agree
makes
with
it
that.
special.
But of the movies, Pulp Fiction is the only one that's tolerable.
And if it was my dead celebrity, and I would only do
worst
this.
movie, and
I can't name another movie
I would love
really
to
watched
smack
all the way
hell
through
out of
of
him
his.
too. I would piggyback.
fanatic.
I didn't much care for Hateful Eight. Death Proof.
Death Proof I thought was pretty
I'm waiting for him to say it.
Death Proof was okay. Django Unchained.
Okay.
You didn't like that one, right?
So because
I did. I thought it was
because of everything that was discussed and the amount, it was too much.
Yeah,
for me.
too much for you.
I like
But
how he
he's doing Star
popularized
Trek.
non-linear stories. He's doing Star Trek, Tarantino Star Trek.
And it's going to be rated R, and Simon Pegg is furious. He's
Ew,
apparently
weird.
not happy with him.
I've not heard that, and I'm actually a
Well,
real big
yeah.
Star Trek fan.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
But for like non-linear storylines and stuff, certain things that he kind of popularized that I might not
Four
be a big
Rooms.
fan of a lot of his rooms. Was Four Rooms him?
Yep.
Oh, I love Four Rooms.
Four Rooms
okay,
was
okay.
pretty interesting.
So yeah, but respect.
But
Negative.
So
I love you, Waz. I disagree. Sir.
That's all right.
I have to.
You're right too.
If I had to pick a dead celebrity that I could punch in the face, and I would pick the celebrity because to do so would mean you actually legitimately get to punch them in the face, I would have to pick Bruce Lee.
Oh,
What?
Yeah, just to
fun.
say that I
You're
got to punch him in
No,
the face.
that's a fun answer.
That's
No,
the-
I like
you,
it.
You got to rethink.
Do you know how impossible
No.
it is to hit that man?
Right, which
To
is
say
why
that
you're
I-
not going to get to hit him in the face.
The whole point is
sneak up.
that he could.
You could distract him.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
No, this is a real
No.
human being. You could distract him.
No.
Put some tits in
Bruce
his face.
Lee?
This
No.
is him
Move the
saying,
tits,
Bruce
okay,
Lee,
punch.
Bruce Lee was so good, he
I'm
probably
going
didn't
to
even
let-
like tits.
I'm going to
Alright.
let you punch me in the face. If he was like, you could punch me in the face,
It wouldn't happen.
I
bro.
would
You could
punch
just
him in
trade
the
it. So he'll just willingly let you punch him because he got to punch you too.
Well, he'll have already hit me 6 times by the time I finish punching him once.
So it's like a trade.
But I will get that punch, and I'll get to say I got punched by Bruce Lee. To me, that just sounds like a
And
win-win.
maybe
win-win.
you get to live, maybe you don't. I don't know. Is it worth it? I don't think so. Like you're gonna punch Bruce
Dude,
Lee,
Bruce-
bro?
it's Bruce
fucking Lee.
I
Are
kind
you
of don't.
serious?
You
Come on, how
shouldn't
cool would
discourage
that
him
be?
because you want to see it.
I don't want to see my buddy get his ass kicked by probably one of the best martial arts known to mankind.
But
no,
that last
I
part
really don't.
makes it interesting.
It wouldn't take him long.
He wants it. Look at it's
It would be
it's
great.
consensual.
I have nothing. What would I tell Krista?
Okay,
bro?
then if I could, if I had to pick another one, Andre the Giant.
Nice.
What do you? Why? What's wrong
He
with
can take
you,
it.
Mike?
He can take it.
Bro,
Then
he
Mike
could
can run
do one,
away.
he could
Why
take
would-
it.
why the
2, I'd have to do like a running
Yeah.
jump punch. Dude, it would be so cool to say you punched him in the face.
I bet you Mike could outrun
And then
him.
he would
I could.
shit something bigger than his fist onto your face, and you're done.
That'd be
I know,
cool.
but this is assuming.
You choose. Can't
Dude,
you
how
choose
cool would it
somebody?
be?
Why don't you choose somebody that doesn't hit back?
Well, we'll have to talk about that next week.
Oh man.
We
Well,
are out
we are
of
done. We are
time.
out of time. Make sure that you do check us out. I
TwoCluelessDudes.com.
won't say www. I will only stop with twocluelessdudes.com. Don't be lazy. It is TWO.
And subscribe to us on YouTube.
Yeah.
And also follow us on Twitch.
That's
We're on Facebook Live. We're on Facebook. You can find our Facebook page, Two Clueless Dudes. So that would be.
Oh yeah, I should do the jam.
Because we out here.
Trailer out.
See you,
So-
Jeff. We'll talk to you all later. Go ahead and give us a follow.
Make sure that you go to RadioVegas.rocks or RadioVegasRocks.com. Download that app. That way you got music on the go. Have fun. Make sure you stay for Die Laughing Podcast here at Radio Vegas.
Podcast.
That rock.